Hello, and welcome to this webinar on how to submit your co-submission. My name is Lentferink, and I'm a scientific editor for Data and Brief. In this webinar, I am going to explain what co-submissions are and how you can submit your co-submission. Here is an overview of the topics I'm going to cover in this webinar. What is a co-submission? Submission requirements, how to submit a co-submission, in which journals are co-submissions published, and common pitfalls in submitting your co-submission. So what is a co-submission? A co-submission article is a scientific article that more elaborately describes the data, methods, or protocol used in your original research article. It is therefore an opportunity to describe the data, methods, or protocol in more detail, which helps other scientists to reuse your data, methods, or protocol. Co-submission articles are submitted together with your research article. In case both your research article and co-submission are accepted for publication, they will be linked on Science Direct. By linking the research article with the co-submission, the findability, reusability, and citability of your research are increased. By publishing a co-submission article, you support open science by increasing the reusability of your data, protocol, or method, the reproducibility of your findings, the visibility of your work, and the credibility of your results. So, what are the requirements for submitting a co-submission? Co-submissions are published in either the journal MethodsX for methods or protocol articles, or Data and Brief for data articles. You will hear more about these journals later in the presentation. Since both MethodsX and Data and Brief are templated journals, co-submissions aimed at either of these journals should use and follow their respective templates. Please download and use the latest version of the templates by using the links to the templates at the bottom of this slide. These links are also provided in the description of the video. To make sure your data, method, or protocol is in scope for MethodsX or Data and Brief, please check the scopes of these journals by reading their guide for authors. Links to the guide for authors are provided in the description of this video. Co-submissions are always prepared and submitted in Word using the template. Please see this template as a form that needs to be completed using the instructions. Therefore, please do not change the contents of the templates, but only complete required fields. Making modifications to the template will prevent the co-submission from being submitted. For example, here's a screenshot of the specifications table of Data and Brief's template. In the first part of the template, you are requested to fill in the specifications table. Please do not change the contents of the first column, but only enter the specifications of your manuscript in the second column, where now the instructional blue text is. In this slide, I will show you how you submit a co-submission. In this example, we submit a research article to the journal Science of the Total Environment. Please log in with your credentials, or first register an account if you don't have one yet. Then, click Submit a new manuscript. For article type, we select research paper here. We then drag and drop our research article manuscript so that it is uploaded. A new screen opens asking for the other submission files, the cover letter, graphical abstract, highlights, and the declaration of interests. When all these are uploaded, please find the co-submission submission item types from the drop-down menu. Their names are Data and Brief and MethodsX. Please select Data and Brief for your data article and MethodsX for your methods or protocols article. Finally, please make sure all documents are correctly uploaded with your submission. To which journals are co-submissions submitted and hopefully eventually published? Co-submissions describing methods and protocols are published in MethodsX. The 2023 journal impact factor of MethodsX is 1.6 and it has a site score of 3.6. On average, in 2023, submissions to MethodsX had a first decision in 19 days. Co-submissions describing datasets are published in Data and Brief. the 2023 Journal Impact Factor of Data and Brief is 1.0 and it has a site score of 3.1. On average in 2023, submissions to Data and Brief had a first decision in 18 days. For more information on these journals, please visit their respective journal homepages. I have added the links to the journal homepages to this slide, and these are again also available in the description of this video. I would like to dedicate this last slide to common pitfalls that we encounter when authors submit a co-submission article. First and foremost, since MethodsX and Data and Brief are templated journals, they require the use of their respective templates. In order to successfully submit your co-submission article, please do not alter the questions and/or headers in the submission template. Again, please see this template as a form and only provide the requested information. The form should be completed and submitted in Microsoft Word. Submissions in PDF or LaTeX are not accepted. The links to the templates can be found on the bottom of the slide. Second, since co-submissions are separate articles, please prevent overlap in text and figures between the co-submission and research article. Third, since MethodsX and Data in Brief are independent journals with their own scope, please check whether the contents of your co-submission are in scope for MethodsX or Data in Brief. You can find the scope of both journals in their respective guides for authors, linked below. Lastly, I want to thank you for watching this webinar. The description of this video contains the useful links to, for example, templates and journal homepages. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to the editorial offices of MethodsX and Data in Brief using the email addresses shown on this slide. We look forward to your co-submissions.